Lots of people keep suggesting uses for transparent oxide red. I thought it might be nice just to look at it in its own right. Here it is, a transparent, burnt, rusty red. It's very powerful. I find a little goes a very long way. And it's a very distinctive colour. I find when I put it into a painting, it's very clear. It always seems to retain its own identity, whatever I do with it. It's always clear that I've used transoxide red wherever I've used it. So if we try it with some warm light yellow to retain its warmth but lighten it up a bit, it makes a pretty convincing terracotta roof tile sort of colour, I think. Brick red, really. But very warm. Lots of the browns will tend to grey out with white, but that one really doesn't. With Indian yellow, I thought I'd try it with some nice transparent colours because it's ideal for glazing, this one as well. With Indian yellow, crikey, look at that, that's really bright. Just moves it into a really vivid, staining yellowy orange. Lovely. Like autumn grass with light through them. I've not tried this before with bright green lake, but let's see what happens. Much darker, more of a chocolatey brown. But it still retains that sort of fiery redness to it, no matter what I do with it. It's still always transoxide red in there. That's slightly more opaque, and it's made a sort of gingery olive colour. With more green, I wonder where it'll go. Still hard to cool it off, isn't it? It's amazingly fiery. So with magenta, which is a really powerful pinky purple on its own, I'm wondering what we get there. Wow. It's almost like a crimson, but more punchy. That's lovely. Rich ruby red. And then many people will use it with ultramarine to get a good sort of transparent black. And you can push it towards a greenish, cool, bluish black with more ultramarine, or a rich dark brown with more of the transoxide. So I don't know whether you can see that, it's so dark. We've got a sort of blue-black at this end and a much more chocolatey brown at this end. I could add a little of the warm light yellow just so that you can see the temperature shift. From a more brownish colour to definitely a cooler slate grey blue colour. But for me, I think it's at its most exciting here with the other transparents. As a glaze colour, it's really very strong.